It is the time that we've all been waiting for. Qualifying's out of the way. It's time to get to some real racing and start our eliminations. As you will see, today's drivers are all on the left side, and we're not going to waste any more of your time. We're heading straight down to the starting line and get to some racing. Our first pair of drivers up, in your right lane, our number 1 qualifier, Griffin Soul. Going against our number 12 qualifier in the left-hand lane, Larry Henry. Each pair racing today will be doing a best of 3. These drivers will switch lanes after their first race. But for now, drivers, watch the lights. There's our green light. Griffin Soul coming down, taking a couple bus leads ahead of Larry Henry, taking the win, no problem, running a 3.331 to a 3.693. All right, back up to the starting line so we can introduce our next pair of racers. Our next 2 racers up is your number 3 qualifier, Bentley Lee in the right lane, going against your number 10 qualifier, Indy Rain on the left lane. The drivers are set. Everyone is staged and ready to go. As always, drivers, watch the lights. And there's the green light coming down. Bentley with a huge lead right off the start and maintaining it with a solid 3.429. With a run like that from Bentley, Indy Rain sure has his work cut out for him if he is going to win the next one and take it to a best of 3. Well, here's our last pair of drivers that are going to be taking their first passes down the track. Your number 5 qualifier, Mason Gustavius in the right lane, and your number 8 qualifier, Jeff Speed on the left lane. All right, it is the final race of our first round of eliminations. We're going to see which drivers have the advantage going into the next round. There's the green light. We're coming down. Mason pulls out a nice lead mid-track. Oh no, we lost Jeff Speed. He lost control, hit the side of the finish gate, yet somehow managed to pass and cross the beam to record a time. In our slow-mo, you see him hitting the throttle, pulling the front end up 3/4 of the way down the track to try to make up some time, but losing it this time, falling off the side, ramming into our finish gate, but going through. Wow, what a finish to our first set of races. Here we go, it's race 2. Griffin Soul has now switched to the left lane, and Larry Henry's in the right lane. If Griffin Soul can take this win, that means he will be moving on to the next round. Drivers are set. We are ready to roll. Drivers, you know what's at stake, so let's go ahead and watch those lights. There's a green light. Griffin Soul yet again just pulling a monster lead and beating his first run. He ran a 3.331. He comes back with a 3.295, showing us why he is our number 1 qualifier in the Gasser Series. Next up, trying to see if we can get another 2-0, is our number 3 qualifier, Bentley Lee. He's now in the left lane going against number 10, Indy Rain in the right lane. Will we have another 2-0? The drivers are set. The lights are on. You know what to do, drivers. Watch the lights. There's a green light coming down. Bentley with an early pull ahead, and it keeps it. No issues whatsoever. Bentley takes a nice, easy win, giving him that 2-0, moving him on to the next round. Is it possible that we may only see all 2-0 races today? We will have to find out right now as Mason Gustavius goes against Jeff Speed for possibly the final race of the left bracket. All right, folks, we know what happened last race. Jeff got a little out of control. Jeff, let's hold it together. Try to get another good race in. There's the green light. We're coming down. Mason pulling ahead, doing his thing. Jeff again has wrecked. Oh no, here come the wee-woos. We're gonna have to make sure to check on him this time. As you can see, he is still across the finish line. He did record a time. There's the wee-woos. They have showed up. They are checking on him. They are gonna go ahead and make sure he's all right. They're gonna tow the car back to the pits. But there you have it. We actually now know who is going to be moving on our left side of the bracket and who will unfortunately be loading up to the trailer and heading back home. As we head back up the track, you will get our bracket in front of us as we focus on the left side. Let's go ahead and move the drivers that are going to the next round, starting with Griffin Soul, then Bentley Lee and Mason Gustavius. Now we want to give a big thanks to Larry Henry, Indy Rain, and especially Jeff Speed. We're glad you're okay. Hopefully you get your car repaired and we get to see you again soon. Now, as you will notice, Griffin Soul actually moved on 2 places. He ran the fastest time as a 3.29 in that left elimination. So that gives him the free buy round, which, yes, it does benefit him. We will also have one of those on the right bracket once we figure out which of those drivers that move on have the fastest time. Just so everything is clear and no one wonders why Griffin Soul moved 2 spots over the other 2 drivers. Now we're going to focus on the right side of the bracket. These 6 drivers are going to compete in our next video to see which 3 get to move on to our next round. As always, we want to thank you guys for watching. We appreciate all your support, and we will see you on the next one.